Hey guys, I'm Josh.
And I'm Chris.
I'm Ritzgar.
And I'm Seamus.
They set up a cell for Sokolov.
And we have kidnapped...
So apparently, while I was gone, you guys kidnapped the lover of the Russian queen. And
Yes.
now you're bringing him back so he can make you the suit that turns you into a robot machine man.
Actually, why did we kidnap him again?
We need him to identify the lady that we're gonna kill.
Oh, that's
Like,
right,
you know,
he's also a
look,
pain.
he's a smart dude. He's probably giving you over something.
He's
right,
basically
you know?
Russian Leonardo da Vinci.
The irony being, after going to all the trouble to kidnap him and killing so many people to kidnap him to find out what we need to know, we're gonna go to this party and kill everybody anyway. So everything we've just done is now.
We won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant.
Yeah, why was that never on the table? If we want to kill the right Boyle sister, why don't we just kill all of them? I mean, that should be a... You can,
but you can't.
But
I didn't understand why we were supposed to kill the Boyle sisters anyway. I thought we were bringing them back to interrogate them, and then it was like, wait a minute, we just want to kill her? Why?
So the idea is that
yeah.
one of them's funding the army or something, although it's very
Right.
poorly explained. That's very poorly explained. I didn't even get that until Chris told me. But the thing is, you find that information out. Shouldn't that have really been like assassinating all the Boyle sisters? Shouldn't that have been one step above kidnapping a man who should be impossible to kidnap, and we'll get rid of our valuable agent
Please
on
be
the
as
priority
quiet as
list?
you can. It took forever for Emily to fall asleep.
I'm just
Please be
remembering
as
how I
quiet as
have
you
all the
can.
It's okay,
controls
Emily, I'm
configured.
here. She
Not
seems
shh.
happier when you're
Emily's
here.
sleeping, but
Though I
please
know
be
you
as
have
quiet
important
as you
things
can.
to do.
What is up with the voice acting in this game? It is so weird. It's
And
not,
the writing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and the
I don't
writing.
Stole
want-
Emily's Tivian
Yeah,
ore.
like
her
who?
powdered
Please be
crystal.
as quiet as you can. I mean, what kind of dialogue is that? Is so odd.
It's
Just being
really
quiet.
good dialogue if you're writing for a library.
What are you doing?
Is this being quiet?
No!
This is how
what
I
are
do
you
it.
doing?
Oh my god, I can jump
they-
super high.
You know, this is one of those situations where the best thing a game could do is ignore the player's jackassery, and instead the game's like, no, what are you doing? Stop, no, oh god, what, stop, no, oh, what are you doing? And it's like, you're jumping on
walking-
people's heads.
Did I drift
Try
off?
discharging your pistol. See if
Did
that
I
wakes her up.
drift off? What?
Try
Okay, that's
discharging your
enough
pistol
of
and see if that
checking
wakes
up
up.
on him.
See if that wakes up the princess. Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Oh, I like
yeah.
Emily there. I think Emily has been drugged. Why is she not awake after you jumped on her?
Hey, Emily!
Stop! I mean it.
Kidnapping drill.
What are you gonna do?
It seems to me I'm the one with the badass pistol and skull mask.
Stop!
Make me! Oh,
This
or just run me out of ammo.
is this game's equivalent of this game's equivalent of like just harassing the crap out of Eli in Half-Life 2, just like throwing boxes at him while he's talking about his daughter and his wife.
Except Eli wisely does nothing to acknowledge you in that game, which does a pretty good
He
job
knows
of
it would
making you
only
cut it the
encourage
fuck
you.
out.
Are we
What
still
is this?
tormenting an NPC? Why are we still doing this?
I had to do it. It was important.
Well, I do think it highlights a problem with the game in that we don't feel empathy with Elizabeth, or not Elizabeth. God, that's a mistake.
God damn it.
We don't feel empathy
We-
with Corvo.
Well, not even Corvo, but like Callista and the Empress, we don't really feel in their stead because we're not in their stead. We're off in happy murderland while she's, being cared for by Callista.
While you were sleeping.
This scene right here is one of the few we actually get with her.
Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here.
Oh god, it's the crappy, sexist, horrible bath scene. Oh my god, I hate this game
dreading
sometimes.
this part.
She's done with her bath.
I was dreading this part.
Can we
it
skip
wasn't so
this?
much what happens. It wasn't so much what happens as how you can't handle it the way you would want to.
Yes, that's the big
Yeah.
problem. Is you can't. It doesn't barely acknowledges. It's like, hey, this thing happened.
It's kind of like that scene in L.A. Noire where, like, in a cutscene, like, some woman is depressed and talking, and, like, the guy you're with just slaps her for no reason. And I want to be like, Cole, you're a cop. You're a police officer. He just assaulted a woman. You didn't even change your facial expression. Come on, man.
I just, like, it's not even an option. Like, at least if it was an option, you could be Pervy Corvo or, like, Noble Corvo.
Yes.
But there's not even the option of, like, you know,
It's time to put
telling an adult that Piero's a dick and getting him in trouble. It's like, either he's just a perv and everyone's like, it's Piero the perv, what are you gonna do? Or you join him in the creepiness. Those are the two options. That's really uncomfortable.
Yeah, so
You know what would be interesting?
So
do
we're
we wanna-
talking about. Because
Yeah,
we're
do we want
probably
to go
not
and show
going
that
to do
now, or...
it. Do we want to show
Well,
it?
we're here. Let's do this now.
I mean,
Okay, we'll do this now. We'll come back to this. You'll see what we're
I
talking
mean,
about.
you could have this conversation first, yeah.
yeah.
All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's.
It would be interesting, going back to the Piero thing, is if you could tell somebody and they were like, yeah, well, we need him, and we put up with them, and who cares about that lady? That would probably be so much better than what we've got now, which is nothing.
Well, and that would also do that really cool thing where it sort of sets up the foreshadowing that you're really working for guys that aren't exactly noble dudes, and that would be cool. It could have been a moment to set that sort of thing up, where later in the game it just becomes like, oh, yeah, they betrayed me. I should have seen that coming, or I did see that coming.
See,
They
Sokolov
are
is like
the thing
the
is,
only,
the guy who's actually
only other
doing it
interesting character in
is
the
supposed
game,
to be
so
the
I'm
guy
just
who's
gonna
not an
straight-
asshole.
Okay, here we go.
I know
Up,
And we
teleport
teleport
behind
behind
him.
I was inventing a
With
new
our
kind
sword
of
out.
lock. The tumblers shaped
A
like
porno lock.
snowflakes.
Sexy
The
love.
truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, you know.
Look, did you hear the fucking, like, lack of transition between I was designing a new kind of lock, snowflakes. There is no snowflake lock. Like, what the fuck?
Yes, it's badly written.
so
It's
much.
badly. Well, this is not Brad Dourif. Who is this? This is Chucky.
Yeah, it
This
is.
is
It's Brad.
Wormtongue.
Yeah, Brad Dourif.
I apologize.
That's Brad Dourif.
This is the
not Brett
psychopath
Dorff.
from those 2 episodes
is.
of Star Trek Voyager.
Yes, and Grima
I have a
Wormtongue.
solution.
Brad Dourif.
What? What? Like, for a minute there, it looked like he wasn't dead.
So, basically, we catch him violating the privacy of a woman by, like, watching her bathe. Which is the skeeziest fucking shit, and since these people are in it together and they're living together, like, the thing you want to do is let her know. You can't. You can't let anyone know.
Okay, that's dumb. That's not right.
Nobody cares! No! You're supposed to... God damn it!
It's one of those bath bombs. It just releases bath salts. It's fine.
There are reasons I don't care about this story or this universe, and this is one of them.
The reason... like,
Because
it's
the
kinda like
people in
Far
it don't
Cry-
care?
Well, there's that too, and there's the Far Cry thing where, like, you don't care as a form of self-defense, because if you start investing yourself in what's happening, you can't come to grips with the fact that your character doesn't have any sensible options in the face of disgusting behavior.
So here's the thing, we caught him spying on her, and we need something that he has. We need some,
It's well known that Sokolov is
whatever that
virtually
stupid wine
addicted
is.
to
It's
a
some
rare
booze to
liquid
King
bribe
Street
Sokolov.
brandy.
brand.
And we can't combine these two facts, and like, I'm gonna tell everybody if you don't give it to me for free. It's like, oh, you caught me, now I'll sell it to you, and I'm not even gonna give you
It's
a
like,
discount
no,
for
you
knowledge that it
motherfucker.
happens.
I'm gonna blackmail you into giving it to me, because you're a wimp and dumb. And also, you need voice acting direction.
Well, but now he's gonna, if you tell on him, he'll tell on you for hand grenading her, so...
But she didn't talk! She didn't even care! There's 2 grenades!
Here's
There's
the other
this
thing.
wonderful setup for a great conflict of interest where, like, you could either, like, I don't know what's going on. You could either, tell on him, or and then have to manually pay for the brandy, or you could get the brandy for free, but then do something immoral. There's this perfect setup for that, but that opportunity never presents itself. And again, it's that sort of like, that's kind of creepy. Why can't I tell on him and get that for free?
The other thing is that if you walk in to where she's bathing, she's just like, Corvo, get out of here. And then you can hit on her, and her reaction to you hitting on her is very kind of like, she, obviously. Yeah, the thing that you would do if somebody like walks in on you bathing and starts ignoring like your request for them to leave and starts hitting on you is be like, get the fuck out of here. This is extremely creepy. This is not going anywhere I want it to go. Leave fucking right now. But and the thing they should have done is they should have had her have that reaction, because that's a fair reaction to have. But as it is, she's just like, under different circumstances, Corvo maybe, but there's just so much problems going on, and it feels like it's not castigating the behavior of the player like somebody would in that situation.
It feels like the game is saying, well, Piero's too much of a loser to get away with you, but this, but you're awesome. She would totally be down with you walking in on her on the bath, and that's...
It's like signing off on this lack of respect for someone's personal space, like, oh no, she's into it, it's cool.
Did you see him just put that giant wide bottle of brandy into his pocket? It looked like he shoved it into his heart.
He didn't try it either, he trusts you. You're a reasonable kidnapping masked murderer.
It's not just like, sewage.
Here's the brandy you wanted, and it's totally not filled with my pee, I swear.
I actually filled it with my pee.
It's not filled with Callista's bathwater, because that would be inappropriate.
Shrapnel-filled bathwater.
You already have a mask.
Is this a toe? Is this a toe floating in this?
You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the ground. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent and take her out in whatever way you can find.
Or you could just kill every one of them. Whichever. I don't really care. I'm just a jerk.
You'll be able to strike at
This was one of my favorite parts in my High Chaos playthrough, was just lol murdering my way through the party. It's actually hard to get everyone.
I never saw her.
Well, I mean, you don't have to get everyone. You just have these Boyle ladies, so...
No, but what I'm saying is,
I like how you blacked out on her way to have this conversation, John.
You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
So yeah, I'm sure that this is just an important message and not a challenge for a duel that I will have to fulfill or anything like that. Oh shit. I don't want to go down there.
Hey look, a bunch of mechanics that really make movement fun. I really missed that.
Boyle costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody.
But not for everybody, Samuel. Not for everybody.
Poor Samuel.
Ball.
For a second, it looks like you're having trouble putting your mask on. Like, oh, no, wrong way around. Fuck. You gotta flip it turnways.
The royal ball, huh?
The region's pulling out all the stops for the Boyle family. I didn't think they'd be tall.
You ever think it might just be hard to talk in that mask, maybe?
They don't fool
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, and what an enchanting guest! You seem to have dressed yourself as the masked murderer.
Why is there a war zone happening off in the distance?
Yeah, should we come back later?
Okay, let's see. We got a room underwater. Yeah.
I believe I actually went off on this rant earlier, but I think it bears repeating, which is the dumb, stupid fucking mask that you wear. It's like, Okay, so you're a murderer whose face is on a few posters. So, and like, you know, people might be able to recognize you. So we're going to have you always go out to your mission at all times, even on the streets, wearing a recognizable skull mask that's correlated with a bunch of murders that you're going to be perpetrating, so that everybody's going to recognize this skull mask and associate with your identity. And then when there is a party, you're going to wear that skull mask as your disguise. This is pretty much some Carnival
really
level horseshit right here.
At least we don't have to win the mask.
Yeah, that would be Carnival, as if we had to come here and there was another mask that was exactly like the one we're already wearing, but we had to play tic-tac-toe with somebody for 15 minutes to win it.
Yeah! I wasn't sure I could make that jump. Okay, I guess this is the wrong room.
Oh, but I'm so glad we came in here anyway.
Well, we have to be on the roof.
See, I actually am exploring this idea in like a D&D campaign. With like, I'm creating a rogue, and it's like, you know, how the thing about like Blackbeard is like he has like the smoke sticks in his beard, like, you know, he's big and loud, and so I'm creating a rogue who's like a mercenary, and his persona is that. Like when he shows up to your camp, he's like shooting his pistols, like he's leaving explosions, he's big and dumb and obvious, and he wears really distinctive clothes. But
God
the thing
damn
is,
it, outsider!
The thing he doesn't tell anyone.
No!
He only puts that on once he's done being stealthy.
Prison while waiting for the executioner. Wealth, beautiful women in the latest fashion.
I don't know. I was never defined as a character, much like you.
Lady Boyle. I can see
it's not so much character development as an open character question. Did you dream of going to a party?
Month after
The answer's really up to you.
Year after year. Far away,
And nobody cares.
as her fine clothes wear into tatters.
And the answer has no impact on anything.
Gray. Half the city can see the lights from the party.
Oh, I hate this guy so much. I really, really hate him.
Tear it all to pieces. Either way, it's Lady Boyle's last party.
Yeah, it's really just a missed opportunity.
Oh, there's also a bone charm in there. Okay.
So yeah, but anyway, the idea is that you have all those assets, like the big dumb skull mask, like the crossbows, the folding swords, but you don't break those out until you're ready to strike. And so then everybody's like, oh, you know, could Corvo be in town? No, if Corvo was in town, there'd be explosions everywhere and rats crawling on the walls, and there'd be this big dumb guy in a big dumb skull mask, while you quietly walk down the street towards your objective.
Yeah, that's great. On the way to the party, I got vomited on by a bunch of weepers. This'll go well.
Yeah, that's one thing that parties just fucking love. Is when you walk in the door dressed as a currently active serial murderer covered in vomit. Covered in plague vomit. It's the fashion of the week.
You know, once you get up to the door, you're no longer in a restricted area. Well, what happened if you walked up to the door carrying a body? I wonder if the AI has enough scripting in it to recognize that that's probably.
Do you want me to try that?
I'm
We're
just
gonna lose.
asking the question. Yeah.
Oh, you're dressed as Corvo, and I see you've got some realistic props, like a dead body of a city guard that's bleeding all over the floor, and a dozen spring razors.
We're not gonna make it there. It doesn't matter. He has to get by a tall boy in this outfit. That's not gonna fly.
Alright, Josh, that's a challenge. Get past that fucking tall boy. Go.
He wasted all his mana. He's cheating.
Oh yeah. That becomes cheating now, isn't it? Do I just jump over the gate? How do I do it?
I don't actually know.
Yeah, there we go. Neutral zone reach. Try to blend in.
Okay.
All right.
By carrying a
Probably
body.
save. Go ahead and save now.
Yeah, save now.
Hey guys, what's up? This was a BYOB
No,
party, right?
Wait, the invitation. No. Oh. Okay, so apparently this is not the way
Alright.
to do it.
All right,
Here, have a
well,
body. Huh.
now we know.
Now we.
What if it was
now
my
we know,
really drunk
and
friend?
knowing
I mean-
is half of the battle.
Really? Oh, Josh, is this
What?
canon?
They can break out of it. What? No, I'm just.
So everyone else just saw him like start headbanging really fast. And then you tumble
that worked.
along like the tumbling tumbleweed.
So now I
So that
actually
was
have
a
to get rid of this body somehow.
So that was a stupid idea, Rutskarn. Obviously, that wouldn't work. Carrying a body in. I don't even know why you suggested it.
Oh man, this guard is just bored to sleep.
I keep trying to use
Can
R
you-
to. No, come back! Invitation.
I just like the idea that you can walk in there with a bloody knife and no one cares, but if you walk in there with a body, that's
I
problematic.
think if you have your weapons open out, they'll also get pissed off.
And die waiting out here.
You gotta talk to the window guy.
Yeah.
Wait here as any gentleman would, and we'll go inside and make nasty remarks about Emma's style, or lack of it.
Thank you for your
It's
contribution.
kind of cool that Lady Gaga's in this game.
You have to feel sorry for her. She's only here to ask for a hand.
Wait, this isn't the way in.
You have to go around to the. Yeah.
Maybe she hopes she'll win the game.
Invitation, please.
I die without gold.
We'll probably die in
Well, it's a good thing that woman just lost her invitation, because it's also a good thing that her name isn't on it. It's like, oh, Cecilia.
I can't get over how silly this is. It's like if Freddy Krueger was real, showing up to a Halloween party as Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
But
Look at that mask.
But don't complain about them not checking. I mean, would you rather they have numbered golden masks that they know who has all the
Okay,
numbered
yes,
masks?
it's better than Carnival.
I will not let this go! I still have the scar!
It's been like a year and a half since we did that game, Seamus. Come on!
The wounds are still fresh for me.
What is Carnival? I missed this.
This was the part in Assassin's Creed 2 where
Oh, don't talk about it, for God's sake.
it's the part where Ezio
I'll
has
link-
to get the mask to get onto the barge with the Doge so he can assassinate him.
He has to steal a mask to wear over his real mask so he can go to a party and to a party where nobody's wearing a mask.
And then after playing the worst mini games in the world, the mask goes to somebody else anyway, and then you have to kill that person, like steal it from that person, which you should have been able to just do in the first place.
I hope he's paying you well for this.
He's not paying me, actually.
Can you just
But
shank
I
these
just stole
dudes,
1,000
like, right
or
now?
100
No,
gold from you,
no,
so
you
that's
can't. I hate this. You cannot shank them until 3 is reached. Well, you can if you want to kill all of them, but you can't, like, if you want to do the duel.
Apparently these guys actually don't care about my weapon.
Actually, what I do is I just spin around and trank dart the other guy, and they act like he's dead. Oh, it's nice that they provide you with a dueling pistol that had all of your upgrades, John.
You will each turn and proceed to the marked positions and
I
remain
used
facing
freeze
away from each
time,
other
and then
as I
because you
count
gotta
down
shoot
from
this
3.
guy like 5
They then
times for
turn
some
and fire
reason.
at will.
On with it. I'll kill this fool and we can all go back inside. Sorry, my lord. We shall proceed.
I wonder. That's an interesting idea.
I like how they had
No.
dueling squares marked out on this garden. How often does this happen here?
Stop. Stand right there.
Oh, they make me do this.
Face away from your opponent.
What if I don't? I guess they
They'll
won't
kill
do
you.
the
They'll
countdown.
attack.
They'll
Don't
attack.
matter.
They'll go hostile.
2, 1.
Guys, just wondering, what do you think about this like garden over here? It's pretty cool, you know.
Yeah,
It's just nice.
I don't know. Like, the floral arrangements are classical, but they lack any real creativity.
Wow, this guy is good at shooting me.
Yes, he does a ton of damage. You have to basically cheat. Wait, you shot him in... I shot him in the face 3 times and
Apparently
he
I'm
died.
better at shooting than you are.
I shot him in the face! What does the game want from me? You know what? I never upgraded my pistol. Have you upgraded your pistol?
Yeah.
Are you playing on easy?
No. And now I'm out of health potion.